Guys, do you think Api can be our savior to unlock the dream trifecta and save the club and Galvin before round 2 versus the Parramatta Eels? Tigers fan, I am buzzing with hope after last night's talk and discussion that we could be turning it around for the young guy Galvin, and I'm just pumped to see what Api coming in this week is going to do for us and him. So hey there, welcome back to the NRL Deep Dive. If you're new here, I'm Geordie. I am a diehard fan who's bled orange and black through the years of disappointment. If you're new here, smash that like button, hit subscribe. It helps me in the algorithm a ton. Plus, I want to just rally up a bunch of black and orange fans that love West Tigers and kind of want to do this journey together. So we're going to be diving deep into Api as our potential savior today. How he, with Luai and Buller, could form a trifecta to lift up the team, to lift up Galvin, to tighten the whole game as an overall thing and lead us to glory against the Eels next week. Grab a drink, settle in, do whatever you got to do to get comfy because you are not going to want to miss this episode. I'm begging you to jump in too. Drop a comment right now. Do you think Api can save Galvin or is Luai the key to success? So let's get the comments rolling. I've seen a lot of mixed opinion between Luai and Api. People saying Api is the key. People saying Luai is the key, but also people saying he's overrated and vice versa. So let's rewind real quick to last night's video about Lachlan Galvin's performance against the Knights, right? They had that performance had me fired up. It had all of you fired up, and I was thrilled to just get all that feedback and kind of what you guys are thinking about, and know that I'm not alone in this debate, right? So his brilliant grubber and his beautiful setups with like skeleton and stuff like that, the gaps that he created were just absolute magic. But he was overstepping Luai, and that did cost us, I think, the 10-8 loss. And there's multiple factors that go into that. And one thing that I kept coming back to in terms of comments and X-posts was Galvin is a gun, but he needs some guidance, right? And I'm with you guys on that because we tore into him. But today I'm flipping the script because I think there is hope for the kid because he is our future. Let's be real. And I think Api could be the place to make it all click for the whole team, but also for him. So we saw Galvin's potential the other night. The kid does have magic. He needs a steady hand, though, and that's where I think Api comes in. And I'm picturing it already, guys. Like Api is going to be back at 9. My goodness, I'm pumped. Dream Buller at fullback, Luai at 7. Just a trifecta that we haven't seen in years, and I am so pumped to see how that saves us as a team, but also lifts people up like Galvin to help lead us to the top 8. What are you guys thinking? Is that the dangerous spine that we've been waiting for? That we were rated one of the most dangerous spines in the league. Let me know if you agree with that. So let's hear it. Let's talk a little bit about Api, our king, our savior, and I'm frothing for his return. Like he missed round 1 with that 3-ban match or whatever it was, 3-match ban, sorry. And like Sporting News confirmed that he is back for this game this week, and I am losing it when I saw that article. And because Api is a premiership winner, a dummy half genius, and he has those quick hands, sharp scoots, and leadership that I think just steadies any spine in the league. And last year he was absolutely pivotal, and you know he had 12 tries, 20 assists, and that I think with him back is going to be our attack. It's going to keep us alive. And Benji said himself, Api is our heart, and I'm nodding up and down with Benji's comment with that. So I think he's going to control the ruck, he's going to feed Luai, spark Buller, and then guide Galvin. So I'm calling you out. Do you think Api is the savior we need, or am I dreaming too big of this guy and have too much expectation for him? I want to know your thoughts below. So now the trifecta, Api, Luai, and Buller. I think they could be the perfect puzzle to lift Galvin up as a player and as a leader, and I'm pumped to break it all down. So Buller's back too. Shoulder surgery is healed. Round 2 is ready per the Sporting News I saw, and he's going to be electric. Like the speed, the catch and pass that he's got, and that preseason 30-18 try against the Eels, he is our X factor. There is no freaking doubt. Luai is our premiership king. He brings flair and control. He sets up plays, but he does need to step up. We saw him the other night. He kind of looked a little lost, and I think with like Api, they're together. They're going to be a dream. He's going to be darting. Luai's going to be directing. Adding people like Buller, who's going to be sweeping, and that leaves the question: where does Galvin fit in? I think it's going to be as the creative 5'8", and I'm seeing it like already. Api's like calming the game. Luai's taking charge in previous games, and Buller will be scoring. And Galvin needs to learn to lead his side. under their guidance, if you will. I saw some tweets and I saw some comments from last video, like trifecta with Api is back equals unstoppable, right? And I'm with you guys on that. So drop a prediction. How many tries do you think this trio, the Luai, Api, and Luai, Api, Bulla, how many tries do you think they're going to score against the Eels? Because let's get hyped. How did they save Galvin? I think it's because Galvin does have the heart and the know-how and wants to learn, and I think just having guys like this are going to be just the thing that steadies not only the spine of the team but helps bring the kid up, right? And Galvin did overstep, but he did create gaps. He did get in some nice grubbers, but he did overstep and move laterally, and that was a big no-no because it all flopped in the end. But I think because Api will be the anchor for this team, he's going to steady that spine. And I think with that, Galvin is going to get some clear roles. He's going to create and not get in the way. And I am so pumped for that. Like that saying, create, don't control. Luai also needs to step up as just a pivotal role. He's brought so much hype with him from the Panthers. And I think I haven't seen that yet, and I'm really wanting to see that because people have mixed opinions on the guy. He was supposed to be our premiership king, but last game, I don't know if it was Galvin or I don't know if it was him, but he just looked a little lost on the field, and I wasn't having it. And I need that I'm the general spirit. I need that energy, and I think Bulla will push the energy in once he's on the field and create that momentum and that intensity. And I think with people like Galvin to get behind and tighten his side, that's only going to lead to less drifting and more precision. So I am hopeful that this trio can mold a beautiful team and help mold new leaders and great players, people like Galvin, for example. So yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think this is a trio that is going to save us, or is going to, I don't know, I don't have any other word but to doom us? But I really do think, I really, really do honestly believe that these guys will lead us to victory, not only against the Parramatta Eels this week, but to the top 8, honestly, in the NRL. And I'm just so excited to see Api play and just lead and take the pack. And, with Tristan Hope, he had a great first game, but it just wasn't up to par. It wasn't first-grade footy that we all wanted to see. So I'm excited to see someone like Api step into that role, someone like Buller step into the fullback role, see a little bit of movement in terms of positions across the whole West Tigers club. But I really do think we're going to see some insane intensity, some insane grit, and just some insane playmaking this coming week. And I could not be more pumped. I really feel sorry that we had the rip on Galvin last night, but it was for good cause because he can be better. He knows better, and I really do think he has a lot to learn, as do we all. But, Galvin is, that pivotal 5'8", that we need some creativity. We need some flair, Api is going to be what we want for a dummy half. Luai is going to be what we want for a halfback. But, we need to see that 5'8". We need that Benji Marshall spirit. And there's no better coach for Galvin than Benji Marshall. He's been in that role. He knows the pressure. He knows the fame that he's got to live up to and just the gain that he's going to make for the team. And I really do think Benji is going to coach him and mentor him to be the best 5'8" in the freaking club. Not in the club, in the NRL franchise, to be honest. So, is this making you feel good about our future, or are you just like, Geordie, mate, you're overshooting everything. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think Api is as good as you think. I don't think Luai is as good as you think. There's too much hype around him. Or do you think there's going to be an urgency kicking in from the first game going into the Eels game, fixing all the little things that we didn't have, like slow line speed for defense? That defensive pressure wasn't there, especially in the second half. That offensive push and intensity definitely started off high but fizzled out by the end of the game against the Knights. Do you think they are going to be in training this week, going absolute balls to the wall, fixing all those little things? The communication between Luai and Galvin sticking to his side and making it the best possible backline that is in the club and in the franchise? Or do you think they're just all just doing the same old crap, hanging around, joking, all of that stuff? I don't think that's the case. We are hungry Tigers fans. We want the win this year. We want the top 8. We're done with wooden spoons. And I think this first game was a testament not only to what we can do and achieve when we put our minds together and come together on a big game like that, 10-8, that was easy money. Like, yeah, we lost by 2, but people were saying it was going to be an absolute blowout, but we held them, and we freaking, like, gave them some serious footy, but I think we can step it up another level. So drop a comment. Do you think, like, I'm out of my mind, or do you think we have what it takes? We can fix last week's mistakes. With Api back, Galvin could be saved, Luai could, like, start stepping up as a leader, and then Buller is going to make some beautiful runs, some beautiful breaks, and we're going to see the West Tigers that we all know and love back in the day finally come to fruition, and we will be, like, in the top 8 again once and for all. I am so stoked for the game this week. I can't wait to... Oh, nearly lost the footy there, boys. I can't wait to break it all down. As the week goes on, we're going to be talking team list once they come out. We're also going to be talking possible, like, swap-in news, like trade news from people over in the Panthers might be coming over. Some huge stuff coming out about that. And then it looks like, what's his name? Justin Olam. He might actually be forcing into retirement. So, yeah, let me know if you know of any other cool rumor stuff going on that we need to cover, because I am frothing on this season already. So much to talk about, and there's so much to dig into. But, yeah, as always, take it easy, guys. Appreciate you being here. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And Geordie out.